What would you say if I was to tell you that you can make enough off investing that you could live off of it? And not only that, but passively become a millionaire. Sounds crazy, right? Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? Scott Ryan Stone here. Last week we talked about what it is that I'm so excited about with the stock market right now. And this week we're going to delve a little further into it, and we're going to talk about why I'm so excited about it, what this means for the future, what this could mean for your future if you started, and how to really build something that you can live off of. When I first heard you could live off of $600,000, I thought
that number seems so unattainable, like I'm never going to have that much.
And the more research I've done, the more I've began to understand how all this investing stuff works, the more I've realized how actually attainable it actually is. The biggest thing is it just takes time and commitment. And that's why a lot of people drop out, because they don't stay committed, or they'll see their numbers drop in the market and then they freak out and pull it. And guys, it takes patience, it takes commitment to be able to do this. But if you live like no one else, you can eventually live like no one else. And that's really cool. And so this opportunity is out there for everybody. You just have to have the self-control to manage your money and really dive in. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So say you have $24,000 expenses annually, or $2,000 a month. It's pretty typical. $600,000 is enough to live off of. And how does that work? So when you have $600,000, the stock market goes up on average 6 to 7% annually. So what that means is 4% of that $600,000 is $24,000 a year. Broken into 12 months is $2,000 a month. You can live off of that. So provided you do not go over that 4% annually, your portfolio will not only it won't go down, but it'll actually keep growing on average 3% annually. And so it's really cool because you can literally live off of $600,000 and it will eventually grow into something even bigger. Now, the tough part about that is you have to have the self-control not to touch it. You have to let it grow up to that point. And it takes time, guys. It honestly takes time. So now the question we got to ask is, how do we get there? How do we get up to that 600K to where we can live off of it? And that's when it comes down to, honestly, just budgeting. If let's say you invested $500 per month, or $250 every 2 weeks. That comes out to $6,000 per year. How fast do you get to be able to retire with that? 37 to 38 years. Now, let's say you started that at 18 years old. That's 55 years old. You would be able to retire. But say you waited to start investing until you were 30. That puts you all the way back to 67, guys. By the time you're at 67, you're not really going to be able to enjoy it quite as much. And you're never going to hit those big numbers to where you can really go on these crazy vacations and do crazy things. Whereas, say you did 900, sure, you can make up for that time because it's literally 10 years less time to build up to that if you do 900. Say you start at 18, you will end at 45, or you will hit that point at 45. Say you start at 30, you will hit that point at 57. That's 10 years difference for $400 per month. It's not crazy, guys. What it ends up being is every $50 is almost 2 years. Every $50 per month is almost 2 years earlier you can retire. And so a little bit goes a long way. If you wanted to be a millionaire, say we did that $900 plan, you started at 18, you would be able to be a millionaire by the time you were 54. How crazy is that? And you could live off that. It's not like you couldn't spend anything. You can spend it, guys. You just have to be able to let it grow. My personal plan is $10,800 or $900 a month, And I will be doing that for the next 25 years. And by the time I'm done with that 25 years, I'll be able to live off of it, guys. And that's pretty cool. Like, to be able to, I'll be 50 by that point. I'll be 50 and I'll be able to retire. And not far from actually hitting like the Social Security and the actual retirement plans that were put in place by the government. Like, it sets you up pretty well, guys. And so the longer you wait, the less you have later. So start early, guys. Don't put it off. Don't wait for it. Get budgeting, get planning, and get started. There isn't really shortcuts with this stuff, but there is the long way, and the long way is waiting. So don't wait. Get started today. If you guys need help, feel free to ask. I'm going to go ahead and put those same apps down below as tools you guys can use if you want. If you have questions, I'm here. I'm ready to help. I'm still learning as well, but I'm happy to be on this journey together, guys. So I know I said I don't typically make videos like this, but I am considering maybe starting doing this on a regular basis. So if there is a video you would like me to make that maybe you'd be interested in, let me know. Give me some ideas. Also, if you like this content and you would like to watch more of it, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll try to do this maybe weekly. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but thanks for your support, guys. Thanks for watching.